for west central El Paso County in east central Colorado until 2:45 a.m. At 11:35 p.m., Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain in Wooten Road and East Platte Avenue via social media reports. Between 0.5 and 1.5 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 0.25 to 0.5 inches in 1 hour. Additional rainfall amounts of 0.5 to 1 inch are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is already occurring. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: radar. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Colorado Springs, Cimarron Hills, Peterson Space Force Base, Stratmore, and Security Widefield. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Be aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads.
This is a test of the emergency alert system.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
The civil authorities have issued a required weekly test for Casta D and Clay MN, beginning at 7:08 a.m. and ending at 8:08 a.m. This is a required weekly test. This is only a test. Red River Regional Dispatch Center.
in New Orleans has issued a special marine warning for Chandler Sound, coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island out 20 nautical miles, Mississippi Sound, until 8 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:59 a.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm producing waterspouts was located near Cat Island, moving east at 20 knots. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, public photo of small waterspout south of Gulfport. Impact, waterspouts can quickly form and capsize boats, damage vessels and oil rigs, and create suddenly higher waves. Make sure all on board are in a secure location and wearing life jackets. Expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots and suddenly higher waves. Boats could sustain damage or capsize. Locations impacted include Ship Island, Cat Island, and Mississippi Sound. Conditions will be dangerous for boaters. Make sure all on board are wearing life jackets. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 8 a.m. Central Daylight Time for the following marine locations: Mississippi Sound, and coastal waters from Pascagoula, Mississippi to Stake Island out 20 nautical miles.
This is a weekly test of the emergency alert system. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
The National Weather Service in Mobile has issued a special marine warning for coastal waters from Pensacola, Florida to Pascagoula, Mississippi out 20 nautical miles until 9:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 8:38 a.m. Central Daylight Time, a strong thunderstorm capable of producing waterspouts was located near Perdido Pass, moving east at 20 knots. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar. Impact, waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Gulf Shores Beach and Perdido Pass. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 9:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time for the following marine location: coastal waters from Pensacola, Florida to Pascagoula, Mississippi out 20 nautical miles.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This has been a test of the emergency alert system. In the event of a real emergency, you would have received important information and instructions. Maine Public's emergency alert system covers the state of Maine.
Weather Service in Peachtree City has issued a flash flood warning for southwestern Carroll County in northwestern Georgia until 2:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 10:16 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 2 and 3.5 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 1.5 inches in 1 hour. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: radar and automated gauges. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Bowdoin. Turn around. Do not drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. The National Weather Service in Mobile has issued a special marine warning for coastal waters from Okaloosa, Walton County line to Pensacola, Florida out 20 nautical miles, coastal waters from Pensacola, Florida to Pascagoula, Mississippi out 20 nautical miles, waters from Okaloosa, Walton County line to Pensacola, Florida from 20 to 60 nautical miles, waters from Pensacola, Florida to Pascagoula, Mississippi from 20 to 60 nautical miles until 10:45 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 9:23 a.m. Central Daylight Time, strong thunderstorms capable of producing waterspouts were located along a line extending from 10 nautical miles southeast of Perdido Pass to 18 nautical miles southwest of Oriskany Reef, moving northeast at 15 knots. Hazard: waterspouts and wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source: radar. Impact: waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Strong thunderstorms will remain over mainly open waters. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 10:45 a.m. Central Daylight Time for the following marine locations: coastal waters from Pensacola, Florida to Pascagoula, Mississippi out 20 nautical miles, waters from Pensacola, Florida to Pascagoula, Mississippi extending from 20 nautical miles to 60 nautical miles, coastal waters from Okaloosa, Walton County line, Florida to Pensacola, Florida out 20 nautical miles, and waters from Okaloosa, Walton County line to Pensacola, Florida from 20 to 60 nautical miles.
The civil authorities have issued a required weekly test for Casa D and Clay MN, beginning at 11:10 a.m. and ending at 12:10 p.m. This is a required weekly test. This is only a test. Red River Regional Dispatch Center. civil authorities have issued a civil emergency message for Clermont OR, beginning at 11:37 a.m. Sunday, July 21st and ending at 11:37 a.m. Monday, July 22nd. Clermont County Emergency Management. Wildfire. Level 1, be ready to evacuate from the following areas: Crescent Lake, Odell Lake, Crescent Junction. Clermont County Emergency Management. Incendio Forestdale. Level 1, Este preparado para evacuar de las siguientes zonas: Crescent Lake, Odell Lake, Crescent Junction.
The National Weather Service in the Twin Cities has issued a flash flood warning for northwestern Dakota County, southeastern Hennepin County, southern Ramsey County until 12:45 p.m. At 10:46 a.m., Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain have fallen. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Expected hazards include flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: radar. The following impacts are expected: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 12:45 p.m. for the following counties in Minnesota, Dakota, Hennepin, and Ramsey.
This is a test of the emergency alert system for the WJON relay network. Equipment is being tested that can quickly provide warnings during emergencies. This test originates from network operations at random times throughout the week. In the event of severe weather, the test may be postponed until the next day without a severe weather threat. The following tones will conclude this test.
The National Weather Service in Aberdeen has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Han County in central South Dakota, southeastern Hyde County in central South Dakota, north central Buffalo County in central South Dakota, until 2:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:31 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Stephen, or 14 miles north of Fort Thompson, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. Hazard, quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to vehicles is expected. This severe thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of southwestern Hand, southeastern Hyde and north-central Buffalo counties, including the following locations: Northern Crow Creek Reservation. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your report to the National Weather Service office in Aberdeen. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 2:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Hand, South Dakota.